What's going on, YouTube? How's everybody doing out there? Got Arnie here. Hmm, Which we got a few people popping in. Showing I don't have anybody yet. Aaron was in here earlier.
Yeah.
And of course, yeah.
Oops.
Like normal, Arnie doesn't ever mute his phones.
Ah,
Quit throwing things at Layla.
nah, it's an empty soda bottle.
Yeah. Well, it shows I got a couple of people watching. I don't know who's in.
Oh, I'll be back. I smell something burning.
Hey, I just got a cigarette going. Hey, Randy, how you doing?
Hi, Randy.
Well, dinner. I was gonna say dinner mustn't be done yet because smoke detector hadn't gone off yet. That's good, Randy. How hot has it been up there for you today? Hey, there's Renegade. How you doing? Oh, now Renegade, I do have a high flow air filter coming in. I think it's K&N is what I wanted ordering off of Amazon. Go over and look at the order again. Yeah, K&N and getting a couple more spark plugs. Because right now, Crystal took a look at my leg. Yeah, it's not good looking. I've got to get that exhaust taken care of. I'm gonna take it off probably tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow after work. Depends upon how late we're working and how tired I am.
Yeah.
Um, but tomorrow I'm definitely taking the car because after today, yeah,
Hi,
they
Randy.
really they pushed us pretty hard.
How you doing, Renegade?
Ooh, I must have missed that. That must have happened after I left. I must be missing all the fun and excitement then.
Yeah, I had to time out one famous person.
Oh, on his?
Yeah, comes on yours too sometimes.
Ah,
Briggs.
yeah, that's who I was thinking. Yeah. All right. So what happened?
Briggs was arguing about his truck. He really had to do maintenance on it, I guess, whatever. Yeah, it's up to you, Renegade. If
Yep.
you feel the need to block them, block them.
Yep. That's up to you. I mean, yeah, he likes to argue about everything.
Yeah, because I saw that you were getting frustrated, Renegade, and it was frustrating me, and that's why I timed them out. And especially after what you went through.
Yeah. You don't need to get your blood pressure up any more than what it is.
Yeah,
And someone like that, yeah, that'll definitely get as they say, get the blood to boiling. But yeah, like I said today, yeah, we were working pretty hard. I don't even know what temperature is right now. I know, of course, it's cooled off. I looked earlier. Yeah. My phone is saying 99 degrees. And I don't know when that was. Okay. It's saying right here, right now, it's 97. So as of right now, yeah, it's saying it's not 97 degrees out. But yeah, that it's hot.
Yeah, I know, Renegade. I know some people myself that went through the same process. In fact, a friend of mine, his wife had open heart surgery, and then unfortunately she passed away.
Ooh. Well, I'm glad that you shut it down. That way you get some rest and get away from it all, Renegade. But, yeah, all I know is that today we had about five of those great big um, cabinets. One has the oven and the microwave.
Yeah,
And when we're doing them and everything, most of the time I'm, standing on the floor. Well, at the very end, we got to put the little runners and everything in. And the only way to do that is I got to climb up on the table. First time I did it,
yeah,
undoubtedly that other blister that I popped like last night or the night before, I've slept since then. I don't remember when it was. Undoubtedly, it decided to refill, and I popped it again at work. I could feel it. So basically, every time I was getting up on the table, I'm bending my knee and everything. I'm used to doing, the right leg, which is the one that's got the two blisters. Yeah, I was rubbing it. It's like, yeah, every time I get up on that table, it's like, jeez.
maybe what you might want to do is like maybe wrap an ace bandage around it to protect it.
Ace bandage ain't going to do anything. What I'm going to do is get it good and cleaned and, of course, use the hydrogen peroxide and everything on it. And we already went there and looked, got those big uh, cotton, you know, it's not a band aid, but it's a little piece of cotton patch about yay square.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna take and
I got those too.
yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have Crystal take the hydrogen peroxide and clean it because I mean it'd be a lot easier for her to do it than me. And then get some antibiotic ointment put on there, and then take one of those patches and get that put on there. And we got some adhesive, that adhesive tape for bandage stuff like that, and get that put on.
Yeah. In fact, I had to buy some tape for this. And I took the roll of tape and stuck it in a case of soda
Right.
just so it wouldn't get lost.
But I do know. I mean, I came home. Crystal had some things still left in the car from Walmart, so I grabbed those in. I've still got to go out there and unpack everything. My bags I use take lunch and everything out of the bike. I still got to get that done.
Yeah.
Of course, it's like, yeah, I don't feel like cooking everything. Whataburger. That sounds good. All right, Arnie, don't choke over dinner.
Yeah, I made some homemade mac and cheese.
Ah,
And I got some good news. I don't have to do a hospital visit.
well, that's good.
Yeah, my nose is healing up good.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's something I should do. All right, Randy, you got smurfed. But
Hi, Crystal.
who do you think? Why? Hey, let me ask you this: why did you come up on panel for Twisted? No problem, Randy. Oh, gonna move that out of the way because where my ear is itching at, I couldn't get to because of the headset. All right, that's better. The Renegade. Hey, go lay down. You know, and get some rest.
Yeah, just take it easy, Renegade.
Yeah, I guess you could say that's about the nicest thing to say. Oh boy, there's a crazy Canadian.
Hi, Sarah.
Yeah, and I agree. Yeah, I agree with what Crystal says. Like I said, that guy he wants to argue about this, that, and the other. I mean, he'd get into the fight between two ants fighting over a piece of cheese.
Yeah, yeah, it's gotta be his way or no way.
Mm-hmm. And he's always right, no matter what. And
Yeah,
and Toyota is the best out there. Yeah, right. I mean, I'll admit that yeah, Toyota does make some decent vehicles. Okay, so does so does General Motors, so does Ford, Chrysler does, and so does all the other automotive manufacturers. But they also make lemons out there. Good
yeah,
example, very good example from the Ford Motor Company. A big flop, and that was the Edsel. And Renegade would even agree with me on that. Oh, no, I didn't see that. Randy, um, I don't keep up with what he's wanting to do. Oh, might have that many miles, but I guarantee he's probably had an issue he don't want to admit to. I mean, I got 160,000 miles on my little Caliber. Okay, yeah, I've had some few little issues here and there on it, but they weren't major. Like, hey, I got to pull the engine out to rebuild it.
yeah,
I mean, hell, the last issue I had on the car was needing to change out the front suspension parts because they were wore out.
yeah. My mom's car has an issue at the moment.
Now,
Something in the right front right front wheel is rubbing.
you know,
I don't know if it's a bad brake pad, bad rotor, drum, whatever.
well, if it's a new vehicle, it's going to be uh, disc, so it's not going to be drum brakes.
Yeah,
Well, it's possible if you don't ever use them. I mean, if you don't use the rear brakes, yeah, they're going to be like brand new. But I mean, he's also an idiot that wants to try and argue about this, that, and the other thing.
Walmart, why are you giving me my receipt now?
Mm. Yeah, I would be too. Because I guarantee you, it probably wouldn't be that much longer, and it probably wound up looking like the Bluesmobile and everything. Right when they got to the city hall and everything in Chicago. Yeah, let's see if I can. I'm wondering if I could even find that. Oh. All right, there's that part. Let's see if I can. Okay. Oops. Yeah, I did. I just found it and everything. I just hope it don't want to give me a copyright strike. So let me get over here. Hey, it's not that long. Yeah, like I said, to me, this is. Yeah, let me get to this part. I'm trying to get to the once they've gotten out and start walking away. All right. Yeah, to me, this is going to be what his car, his truck is going to be like soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like to look on these statues' faces. Yeah, that's going to be his truck. Oh. Thank you, Randy. I appreciate that good saying for me. Oh. He's a mechanic. Yeah. Yeah, and I'll put like this. What's really funny is the fact he said that supposedly he took a couple items and boxed it up and sent it to Crystal and myself. One was some yarn, and the other is that cigarette making machine. And that was last year, and we still ain't got them.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
laughing at Crystal's comment.
yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I can believe that. Like I say, I don't care who you are. That's funny. Now, my question is, what kind of car was it that he gave Cajun? Yeah, I know that's all. No, it's still sitting at the post office, is what he was saying last time he and I had chatted. and that was what, last year. Yeah, where'd everybody go? So I only got one person watching. I don't know who it is still. Sarah went to go get food, but yeah.
I got my food, homemade mac and cheese.
Well, like I said, Chris and I, we wound up having a Whataburger. I don't know what it was. I think she said she got a grilled chicken sandwich. Um, onion rings. Of course, I got me the patty melt onion rings and everything.
Yeah.
Okay, some kind of Suzuki. Okay,
Ow, Layla.
and it was needing a water pump. Yeah. Um.
No. No.
Hey, there's Bill Beckett.
Hi, Bill.
Renegade. He probably didn't want to mess up his perfectly grilled manicure by getting grease or whatever on his hands. Um. To do the water, to do that water pump. I mean, to me, I know a lot of. I've seen a lot of videos out there where mechanics that are out there working on cars and everything, and they go and they'll put on the gloves and everything.
Yeah, I've seen
Okay,
that too.
me, I'm old school enough to where I'm getting in there with my bare hands to do the work. Like, I'm not worried about getting my hands all dirty and greasy, grimy, whatever. It's how I grew up. I'm not going to be the one to put gloves on to do work on a car.
Yeah,
Hey, Aaron.
I don't use gloves for anything.
Yeah. Well, about the only time I'm going to use gloves is like when we're separating ground beef and everything, or chicken or any kind of meat and stuff. Um, yeah. Oh, that's fine, Bill. I mean, to me, like I said, I don't use them when I'm working on a car. I mean, when I did all that work on the Caliber, nope. I mean, yeah, we got those gloves and everything that uh, Harbor Freight sells. They're still sitting in there. I never went in to grab them.
Oh, Layla.
Like I said, to me, I'm not afraid of getting grease, grime, dirt, whatever on my hands. I don't care.
Yeah, you did it.
Yeah. Now, Bill. Yeah. Now, when I was working at the paint place, when I was doing that painting, yeah, I was definitely using the gloves, handling all that, or handling the paint, because you get that paint and everything on your hands. Yeah, yeah, you're not getting that stuff up easy unless you're using the paint thinner. And if it dries, yeah, you're really gonna have to scrub. Oh, now she's getting upset.
Here you go.
Oh, talking about how, yeah, I don't know if it's probably not gonna show up. Let me do the solo here thing. I don't know if it'll show up or not. I guess it will. But yeah, that's all the paint and everything that got on the phone and everything. Now, mind you, I can, that's not actually on the screen. That's on the protector. And that has been on there for almost 2.5 years, and it's not coming off.
One time I got paint to my screen, I just took a razor blade and scraped it off.
No, like I said, that paint that we were using, nope. I mean, if you got it on you or anything like that, first thing you had to do was grab a rag with some thinner and wipe it off when it's being fresh. Now, if it wasn't mixed up, yeah, you could wait a little bit because it wasn't going to harden or do anything like that. Because catalyst and accelerator hadn't been mixed into it yet. But other than that, yeah, once you had all four parts mixed together and it was ready to go, if it got on, yeah, you're gonna have to wipe it off fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, like she's saying, yeah, it was about 3 days after I got the case. And I tried wiping most of it off. I mean, that is a regular uh, case protector on there, which I guess I need to go find me another one.
Walmart, they had a case for my phone where it encases the entire phone. And I was like, nah, I didn't need it.
Well, Bill, stop going to the proctologist and stop having. I mean, think about it. Yeah, that's you go to him. He's definitely looking up your throat. He's going to try and see daylight too. Man, I wish I could tell that joke I heard. Don't remember if it was on Facebook or if it was on a YouTube short. I wish I could. Yeah, no, I can't say it. It's that bad. Hey, Stephanie, how you doing?
Hi, Stephanie.
Oh, that one's empty. I know that one is. Yeah. You're just now getting a notification I'm live. I thought it was Memorex. Yeah, that's the only thing is, yeah, they send those notifications out late. I don't know why. Now
Sometimes,
I get yours like right when you are live.
yeah, sometimes I'll get notifications saying something's live. I go to it. It's on replay.
Uh, well, you had your phones going off right when I went live tonight.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, sometimes it's instant and other times it's
a little bit of a delay. Yeah.
hour or two later, whatever.
Well, the most important thing is you still get them.
Yeah.
It's like right now, I got my notifications going off on this, and it's saying a couple of channels I watch and everything. They're going to be going live here in about 30 minutes. It's like, okay. Yes, Arch, it's Wednesday. It's hump day. In other words, yeah, we're halfway through the week. So what are you up to tonight, Art? You got your makeup on? You ready to kiss and make up? Uh, what do you mean, Bill? I did punch him. Doesn't look. Yeah, I did. I'll admit it. Yeah, I did. Arnie and I ain't paying attention.
I'm doing okay. I was looking at the message on my phone.
Mm. Arch, does that mean you've been standing up all day? Hey there, Steven. How you doing? Where's daughter Raw at? He could be, Bill. That's a very, strong possibility. Oh, you
No,
finally moved that one lawnmower you've been wanting to for about 6 months?
no,
Okay.
no, not really, Bill.
Ah, so you moved two lawnmowers to get to the third one to sell it. Okay. That's it. That's what you wound up doing. I got you.
Hi, Steven.
So what'd you do? Make about $10 on it? Some big money? Okay. Well, that's good. That's always a good thing. I mean, getting paid, you know, and you get some projects completed and you got paid. I wish I could do that. All my projects and everything I've got around here, I don't pay myself. I got to pay to get the stuff I need to do my projects.
Yeah,
And I've got so that gum many of them. It's like, which one do I get started on next? I can believe it because up where you're at, Art, you got one thing that is very, very popular. Same way with Arnie, that I have yet to see one in person. That's a snowblower. Uh, you're not good with that kind of wood. See, that's one thing I was thinking about. Was doing small engine repairs. Here at the house when I was. Well, I've seen you work it. Um, yeah, there's another one. Yeah, well, our winters here was like, is it gonna be, uh, how long are we gonna be in the 40s, or how long are we gonna be in the 50s? And it's like, oh, we got snow. Okay, it's gone. I mean, earlier this year, we had that snow come in on a Sunday. By Monday, you couldn't even tell. It was
Yeah,
it was gone already. I mean, every single you know ounce of snow was melted already and gone. But yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, for us down here in North Texas, um, everybody be going snowblower. What the hell is that? It's like, is that something special?
yeah, yeah. Same here, Stephen. They say it's gonna snow, it don't. They say it's not gonna snow, it does.
Yeah, maybe. Uh, oh, I don't know if now you talking to me, Bill. You talking to Arch? Oh, I guess talking to Arch. Hey, it depends upon what kind of pizza and bagel you want. Okay, each area is going to have their the best ones. Some areas are just better than others, but it's all your preference of taste.
Yeah,
I mean, now personally for me, uh, here in Texas where I'm at, we got the best barbecue. All the other states and everything have imitation. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that, Arch. Being up there, yeah, we had that tropical storm and everything that came in out of Mexico and hit Houston. We, they were saying, yeah, we could probably get some rain from it. Didn't sing a single drop. Oh, that's easy, Steven. I could take you to oh what's the name of that one little town? It's supposed to be the barbecue capital of Texas. Um, they got like two or three different places that are always getting rated as like the number one barbecue in Texas. Yeah, no renegade. Hurricane there means hold my beer while I get my camera. And of course, everybody's going, boy, it sure got windy for some reason. Of course, the one thing about, along the Gulf and everything, especially like Florida and the Gulf and everything, right after hurricane season, all the beaches are packed with everybody out there with their metal detectors looking for lost, sunken treasures blown up. I mean that's normal. That's gonna be a busy time. It's like after a hurricane hits, they don't care about what's going on inland. They want to be out there on the beach, looking for where's all this gold and everything.
yeah,
And people do find it. There are still shipwrecks and everything out there that every now and then hurricane will bring up some of that treasure right up to the beach and dump it. I know when I was there in Key West, they actually have a tower and everything that when they were having storms and everything, they would literally have someone up on top uh, looking for ships in distress, and they were known as shipwreckers. And anytime there was, a ship, got in trouble and got uh, stranded, it's like, yeah, someone would go out there, and it's like, well, it's going to cost you this much of your, what you got in the cargo and everything for us to bring it all on shore and make it safely. So they, okay, fine. But I mean, there was a lot of people out there doing it at that time.
My nose is doing okay, Stephen. At least I don't have to make a hospital visit. Thank God. Have you seen magnet fishing at all?
Oh, yeah. There's about three channels I watch every now and then. Some of the stuff that they bring up, like, damn. What
Yeah,
was it? One of them found a Tommy gun. It was
yeah.
like, wow.
One
Um,
one was a couple of bikes they found,
yep.
or a thing to an ATM that was found in the river.
Oh, I saw one guy. He was out there doing that in the canal and found a safe, just a small, lockbox style safe. I don't remember if there was anything in it when they got it opened, but some of the guys they go out there and they're doing it off of a bridge and everything. It's like, okay, yeah, here's a pistol. We got to call the cops.
I think I saw the one too with the safe, and if I remember right, there wasn't anything.
Yeah, yeah, but those guys, I mean, they're constantly out there looking and they're finding stuff all over the place. Like, and what really gets me is there was one episode they're out there doing it. It's a public canal, river, whatever, stream. And some guy comes out there saying, "You're on private property. You can't do that." Yeah, we can. They got every right to be there.
Yeah,
Um, the funny one was they're out there doing it, and a cop comes up and tells them they can't do that. They go, "Why not?" Cop says, well, "There's no fishing from the bridge." They're magnet fishing, and the cop says, "You can't do it. There's no fishing from the bridge." Oh, we're not looking for fish. We're looking for metal. Hey, Uncle Mark, how you doing?
hi Mark.
Oh, so he's starting to get all the rain now. Instead of all the white fluffy stuff, you're getting all the wet stuff. Well, hopefully you don't float away. Now, Art, Uncle Mark, he knows all about having to have a snowblower. Oh, damn it! I gotta find that. Oh, yeah, one of my favorite. Uh, I'm pl- There it is. Okay. This is one of my favorite. Has anybody ever watched the movie Short Circuit?
Yeah.
What What is your favorite part in the whole movie? What is one thing in that movie that you always remember no matter what?
Uh, and I just seen the movie too when I was at the doctor's office.
To me, this is mine.
Hey, laser lip! Your mama was a snowblower.
I always think of that one.
Oh, another thing too is input, 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 input.
Yep.
Done with the book.
Now that was unfortunately that was the animated version. I'm gonna go to the actual movie part because it's like 4 or 5 seconds here. Let me get it where it'll play.
Hey, laser lips! Your mama was a snowblower.
Like I say, I don't care who you are. That thing's funny. Of course, that's one thing. Of course, now with me is that there's a lot of lines and everything from movies and everything I remembered over the years. Um, it's like I know one of my favorites from the Road Warrior. 2 days ago, I saw a rig big enough to haul that tanker. You want to get out of here? You talk to me. And another one is, you can run, but you can't hide.
Yeah.
But as far as like from the original Mad Max movie, my favorite line is the one said by Goose. When he's asking him, how's he doing? He says, nothing that a year in the tropics couldn't handle or couldn't fix. Yeah, that's true, Mark. That's the one thing about the older movies. They're great. The biggest problem, they can't be shown or recorded today because uh, people would get too offended. Like, so, like your point is, I mean, now you want to talk about something that would definitely not make it today? Go back to some of the old black and white movies. Go back to like the W.C. Fields, um, Mae West, and go back to some of the Marx Brothers. Now those right there, I guarantee you, they would not get made today. Yeah, I agree, Uncle Mark, and that's the biggest problem with society is everybody's offended by something. Well, get over it, grow up. I mean, if you can't take it, exit stage left.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, Mark.
No, it cannot. No, that that's definitely a movie that will never. I'd like to see him remake that one. Now there was one they did wind up remaking, and I cannot believe they actually showed it over the TV airline. That was Rocky Horror Picture Show. And the bad part about it is they actually used or they actually had a female playing Frankenfurter. I'm going, no, no, no. Tim Curry is always going to be Frankenfurter. I've seen that movie so many different times, and I've even got it on DVD with the optional English version, which was not really shown here in the United States. And all it is one scene that was not, you know, shown in America. I don't care if it was or not. How you doing, Wallhawk?
Hi, Wahawk.
Hi, Renegade. Appreciate you coming in. You take care.
Hi, Renegade. Yeah, I hope you feel better soon.
Yep. Gets feeling better. Get that blood pressure down. But, I don't, Wallhawk, I don't care if it was born a male or not. No. Like I said, Tim Curry, yeah, that's going to be Frankenfurter. Now, I don't even know if they would even be able to do Rocky Horror Picture Show, even to this day, as far as doing a remake on it and having it come out. Now, there is one movie that they have got coming out. Let's see if I can find the trailer and everything.
That was my phone vibrating, if anyone heard.
I heard it. All right. Now here's a movie that is coming out. I definitely want to go see it. Yeah, I'm gonna play it here.
I'm thinking of starting a writing club.
This is one I want to see.
All those clubs do is sit around talking about motorcycles.
That's what we do. You don't belong nowhere else, so they belong together. But you're the man in charge. I'm John. We're the Randalls. I'm Benny. I like you guys.
Your boyfriends are getting into trouble.
What the hell were you thinking back then?
Nothing. I saw you squaring off with them guys. What do I need to think for?
Yeah, you and me, kid.
Johnny always loved Benny.
This is our family.
Forever.
Hey! Told you to take that jacket off.
You'd have to kill me to get this jacket off.
I don't want any trouble here.
And I'll let you lead it. What about the bar?
Burn it down. We gotta go. Nah, we don't. You're scared of us.
These young guys, they ain't gonna follow nobody except somebody who can hold their own.
The club is changing. Running drugs, gambling.
Is that who we are now?
You can't have him, he's mine. If he keeps riding, he's gonna die one way or another.
I need you.
Some people would rather crash than slow down.
That one I definitely want to go to see. And Steven, yeah, I agree about the Dukes. But now here's something a lot of people do not realize. That is not the Confederate flag. Okay? Everybody thinks that the flag and everything was on top of the General Lee was Confederate flag. No. It is a Confederate flag. It's Confederate battle flag. It was only brought up and made because at one part during the Civil War, you actually had two Confederate forces that didn't know the other one, was Confederate also. They started firing on each other because at the time, the actual Confederate flag and the United States flag looked so much alike. So this general or whatever ranking officer, he came up with that flag there to designate he wanted all divisions, whatever, any force from the Confederacy carry that, and it was considered the Confederate battle flag. That way they knew for sure, okay, yeah, that's us. And there were actually 3 different flags flown by the Confederacy during the Civil War. Now, that's one thing a lot of people don't even know about. So, what do y'all think about that little trailer and everything for the bike riders? Like I said, that one, yeah, that's supposed to be set in 1965. Yeah, that's when there was a whole bunch of stuff going on. Oh, you don't want to see the movie, Steven? All right, that's fine.
I'll move.
What's real funny, it's got Tom Hardy in it, who was actually in the last Mad Max. It was Mad Max.
Move, Leela.
Damn, I know the name of it. I'll be on Thunderdome. That's still Mel Gibson. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, Steven, that's the whole thing. Is the fact that a lot of people don't know, and they go, oh, they listen to, that's fine, but they go, they're going off of what they've been told all these years, saying that's Confederate flag. No, it's not. All right, what's the boss want now, Arnie?
I don't know.
Fury, yeah, Fury Road. Yeah, Mad Max, Fury Road. That's the name. But yeah, he was in that. He was actually in. I'm trying to remember which Batman movie. He was actually was it Kane? I think the guy had the mask. But that's Tom Hardy also. He's been in several different movies. I see 6% is live. Bane, yeah, thank you. Yeah, he played the part of Bane in the Batman movie. Well, I hope you're live, not Memorex, Bill. Oh, oh, before I forget that,
Leland.
as long as we don't see her going south, and she's trying to go that way. Of course, Honest Peyton is live right now. It's another one of the channels I watch, but it's like, yeah, I can't do anything about that. But no, just real slow, Bill. Yeah, that's what old age will do to you, I guess. Excuse me, older age. But no, Jeff from Denner Tools, he actually put out a video today talking about the newest sale paper coming out for Harbor Freight in August. They're having another parking lot sale, so he wound up showing everything. And the one thing I know he talked about is one thing I've talked about, and it does pay off. Get to know your store managers at Harbor Freight. Because, I mean, like that Fortress air compressor I got, that thing's like $290. I didn't pay that amount for it.
Yeah.
I saved over $100 on that just because it had a couple things that was messed up on it. Hey, Rich, how you doing?
Hi, Rich.
But yeah, that like I said, that's one of the things. And even like what Jeff was saying, you get in there and negotiate with them. Crystalline, we did that on that top box that was damaged. We got that for one hell of a price. Same way with those two Predator 670s. Those Predator 670s are like, I think at the time, I don't know if they're still $1,000 or not. But they are not cheap. Let's see. Yeah. They're $950 right now. They were
Wow.
Yeah, they were $1,000. Okay. And don't believe me, I'm gonna show this. Like I said, $950 for it. Okay. Brand new, you go in there and get the box. You're paying $1,000 for that engine. Okay. Like I said, I want it walking into my local, one of my local Harbor Freights. And mind you, this store here happens to be where corporate will send all their refurbed and sent back stuff to them. I got two of those engines for $800. Yeah. Two Predator 670s for $800. I haven't done anything with them yet. I've still got plans for using them. One of them is, like I said, I want to see about, of course, it get disassembled buy everything, and that's what I want to use for the for building up for the mini top fuel dragster on nitromethanol with the blower. And then hopefully, I don't blow the engine up. So, who all we got in the chat right now watching? I mean, so far, Rich is the only one typing, and Bill. I don't know who all else is watching.
I don't have the chat open on my end.
Ah. Well, I've got the chat and everything opened up on my end. I've always got it. All right. Well, Stephanie's still here.
Yeah.
Ah, boom, baby.
Hey, Bryce.
Yeah. And by the way, guys, what was it? Not this Friday? Let me bring it up. I think it's going to be next Friday night. Bring it up. Where's calendar at? There's calendar. Yeah, not this coming Friday, but the following Friday will be garage trivia. Okay, and I've already sent the question over to Bryce for Mater's Last Stand. And yeah, garage trivia will not be. It's not this Friday, but the following Friday. And I mean, when Bryce wound up, hearing it and everything, he was going, now that is a good question. Hey, there's barbecue. How you doing?
Hey, barbecue.
Oh, and Bryce, I did get a response back from Oli. It'd be September 6th, I think, is what he was saying. He's got me on the schedule to be up on panel because between now and then, spots are already filled up. But like I said, hey, if y'all get someone that can't fill a position, hey, reach out to me, man. I'd be willing to come up, fill in. But yeah, like I said, the question that I sent to Bryce and everything, I think that's something that's going to stump a lot of people. And I don't even think Oli's even going to get it. Speaking of which, Bryce, how are we going to get Oli to come in here in the chat and everything to watch? I guess I need to go over here and see where's my Facebook at. No problem. I'm sending him a message. No, you're gonna have Steven, you're gonna have to wait till next Friday night. That's the whole thing. It'll be like I said, not this Friday, but it will be next Friday night on Garage Trivia. Yeah. So you'll have to watch. Steven, you and Barbecue will both have to be watching Bryce's, channel for garage trivia. I tell you, that is a fun time on there. Because all the questions, Bryce comes up with, I should say most of what he comes up with and everything. It's questions that you don't actually have to have the answer correct because you get voted on, and the person with the most votes gets the point, whether they get the actual question correct or not. But now he does have, yeah, hang on, I will, I don't know, Bryce is driving, so he can't, put it in. So let me get over here.
I could send it to Steven if you want me to.
I'm getting it right now.
Hey, Susan.
Hey, there's Susan. Um. Okay, well, I know it's. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to find it on here. I know it. I know it's here somewhere. It's on. I can't find it on his community tab. Okay, tell you what. Let me. All right, there it is. Copy. All right, there's a link and everything for next Friday night's garage trivia. So there's that. And then now there's an actual link to his YouTube channel. Which, I don't know, Bryce, how's Morticia coming along? And I'm still, reaching out to people, see if they can find some parts and everything you might be interested in. I don't know if you ever went to that one, I think it was Arizona junkyard out there. Had a lot of them older cars. They might have something out there. Good, Steven. Yeah. That's not gonna be something cheap either. And yeah, I know all about the heat and everything. Like I said, it was let's say what, 96, 97 today here. Of course, now out where you're at, Bryce, yeah, it gets hot, but it's a dry heat. That's true. Where I'm at, it's a humid heat. So yeah.
And where I'm at, And it gets warm too. It's humid.
Yeah. Now, of course, we get down. If I was to go down, say, closer to the Gulf and everything, say down to Houston or even Galveston, yeah, it'd really be humid down there. But yeah, I mean I was gonna say on the garage crew, that's always a fun time to be on there. Even if you're not um, one of the contestants up on panel, as long as you're just sitting there watching it, it's fun because you get a chance to heckle Ole because he likes Fords. It's like, hey, just because he's handicapped, don't mean you can really, rub it in harder. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I know, Steven. In fact, the dew point here for a couple times was above 70.
Wow.
And that's how thick it was here. How bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's almost like being out there in Orlando. Um, when I went out there for naval boot camp, I mean it was like 80% humidity every single day.
Ooh.
Yeah, and it was summertime. Yeah, so yeah, being out there, yeah, that's the main reason why I want to get my discharge out of the Navy because of the heat and everything. I got that. Was it RE4 medical? It was a general discharge under honorable conditions, and that humidity out there almost sent me to the hospital. It was that bad. So yeah, I was gonna say, if y'all aren't doing anything, like I said, there's. Yeah, let me go up here, and I'm gonna pin this there. I've got the link and everything for the garage trivia for next Friday night pinned up there. That way, if anybody wants to, they can go and watch it. Yep, that's the way it is there in Florida. I mean, Renegade, if he was still here, he would agree. I know that out there in Florida, uh, at 12 o'clock, you can have a clear sky. 12:15, starting to get a little cloudy. 12:30, it's overcast. 1:40, you've got a thunderstorm brewing, and it's all coming down. And 1 o'clock, it's all over with. 1:15, you walk outside. Did it rain? Smells like it did, but it don't look like it.
Yeah.
Pavement's all dry. And that was like every single day because I do remember that they were warning everybody when they were getting there for boot camp. They said there's an alarm, a warning sound and everything. If you hear that, head for immediate cover because there have been known to have severe an immediate thunderstorms with, you know, crazy lightning strikes. And they say, you know, if you're outside, you hear that alarm going off, you head to immediate cover no matter where you're at, whatever you're doing. Like, stop whatever you're doing and just get inside. Oh, Steven, I've seen them being out there at Daytona, and only one part of the track is getting rained on. That's been the weird one.
I've seen that too.
Yeah,
One section's wet and the rest of it's dry.
yeah. Um, I remember I was watching a NASCAR race one time, and it was a sunny sky and everything. You had sun shining on the track, but you had some clouds and everything. I think on the backstretch of the track, and you had drivers going, "It's raining on the backstretch," but not anywhere else. It was just like on the backstretch of the track. Now I don't remember if it was Daytona or not, but it probably was. Yep. And I know there was a video out. I don't know what race it was, but it was a video out here on YouTube that NASCAR decided to finish the last part of a race on rain tires.
Yeah, I heard that one.
Yeah. Now I did watch one race. It wasn't the, you know, the top level NASCAR, you know, Grand National, whatever. Um, and then it was up there in Canada, but it was like the Bush class or something. Okay, so a New Hampshire. Okay, yeah, because that video, Steven, I know it wasn't all that long ago. Um, but anyways, they were, you know, anticipating, you know, rain coming in, so they actually brought out rain tires. But the funny thing about it was the cars actually were equipped with wiper blades. You imagine it? I mean, how many times you actually seen wiper blades on a NASCAR? You know, any kind of a race car like that. You
Yeah.
have it. And a lot of teams, I mean, they came out there. Now, the uh, little, you know, the arms themselves were not on there. So you had that little, you know, thing coming out that all you have to do, the card come in, and the team would go, someone from the team there would go over and pop the arm with the wiper blade and everything on the car. And yeah, that was a road course. Um, but just seeing them out there trying to run around in the rain on those tires and everything, like, no, 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 not me. So the trucks have even run on a road course in the rain. I know the trucks have run on, what was that, Martinsville, or was it Bristol? One of those two half-mile tracks, um, where they actually brought in all that dirt and everything and had them race on dirt on a half-mile. You know, normally it's an asphalt track, but they actually brought in all that dirt and everything for them to run on. I like to see the top guys try and do that. Oh, it was Bristol? I couldn't remember if it was Bristol or Martinsville. But that now I tell you, have them come out here to TMS and everything. Have them lay that whole 1.5 mile track with nothing but dirt on it, and see what these guys can do. And I don't even, Stephen, what do they call the top tier? Because I mean, I grew up being known as the Winston Cup. I don't even know what they call it now. I've not kept up with NASCAR because it's gotten so ridiculous and everything.
Yeah, yeah, I'm not sure either.
It's a Cup Series. That's it. They can't even come up with a decent name for it anymore. Wow, how pathetic. So, okay, so here's one of my cup cars then. My coffee cup car. Can I go race that? Xfinity. Then what the hell are they calling the truck? Because I know the truck, that wasn't it the truck at one time called the Xfinity Series? Or I know they had the Bush trucks, something like that going. And do they even still run the trucks?
Yeah, I've heard the Bush series, the Xfinity series. I'm not sure what's which anymore.
Yeah. Oh, they, like I said, they've changed the title on for the top tier one, for the middle one, and I know they've got one further on down. Um, it's not as well known as the you know as I guess the Cup cars. Um, I don't remember the name of it. I've seen it a few times. Hey, Steven, so tell me, is Lightning McQueen still out there racing then in the Cup? Because if he is, I got to be there. That tow truck's got to be there. He my buddy. Hey, what is Lightning McQueen without Tow Mater? Yeah, okay, yeah, the Craftsman Truck Series, yeah, yeah, Camping World. All right, so they're back to the Craftsman. Okay, what? I wonder if they're run by a whole bunch of women. Can't make up the damn minds what they want to call it. Like I said, I know for the longest time it was known as the Winston Cup. That's only because, yeah, the Arca Menards. Yeah, thank you. That's the one I was trying to think of. That's the one where you basically take an old um, retired, basically when they retire some of those the cup cars and everything, where they say they're wore out and this, that, and the other, that they'll actually hand them on down to the Arca. Yeah, yeah, about the sponsorship. Yeah, that's one thing I liked about the old days of racing. It wasn't about who's got the deepest pockets. It's who had the most backing from the manufacturer, and that was one of the big things about uh, Petty. and all the other guys running, Plymouth and Dodge back in the 60s, they had all the backing and everything from Dodge, from Chrysler itself. I mean, why do you think we got the Hemi? Why do you think the Daytona or Superbird ever came about? Because they had that mentality: race on Sunday, sell on Monday. Okay, yeah, that's right. I do remember it being the ARCA Remax series. Yeah, but like I said, Steven, I have not been watching NASCAR in so long. I couldn't tell you who's who in what car and what kind of car it is. Because I have not kept up with it. And when did Dodge get out of NASCAR again? That ought to tell you how long it's been.
Yeah, it's been more than a few years for me since I've watched NASCAR. I watched it before because it was a Wisconsinite in it racing, Matt Kenseth.
Yeah. I tell you, I think the last year I watched was when uh, Brad Keselowski, when he was racing for Penske and everything, and all of a sudden it said, yeah, we're um, going to be switching from Dodge to Ford. And what's he wound up doing? He wound up winning the championship in a Dodge. That was the last year that Dodge wound up winning a title. If they just stuck to being with the Dodge, they'd still be dominating. I wouldn't doubt that. I would not doubt that one bit, Stephen. Back in two. Okay, so it's been 12 years. Like I said, it's been that long since I've actually watched a NASCAR race. I've actually had more fun going to my local dirt track and watching. Even though they're more the um, cookie cutter, because
Yeah,
in the factory stock class that they've got, it ain't no factory stock. The damn driver sits back there. He's basically sitting in the rear passenger's lap. Arnie Susan is asking a question.
I went to the doctor today and they said my nose is healing up good. At least I don't have to make a hospital visit. Thank God.
Nope.
Oh, and Susan, how's the house going for you?
I wouldn't doubt that one bit, Bryce. Like I said, I don't watch NASCAR. Like I said, to me, I have more fun actually going up to my local dirt track and watching those guys. Um, for one thing, yeah, it's your local guys. That's where, you know, as they say, that's where NASCAR got started, was uh, at your local bull ring. Okay. Um, and everything. It's so much more fun. I mean, you got all the different classes and everything. I know that I believe this Saturday night they'll be running the non-wing sprints, and those guys are fun to watch. I am like watching. Oh, you ain't talking my ear off. I could do that, Steven.
That's good, Susan.
Trust me, Steven. How do you think I got the road name Mater? It ain't because of the movie. Well, some of it has to do with the movie, and everything. But I tell you, what? Even watching those little dwarf cars, they get out there, and I think they're 600 cc Suzuki or Yamaha engine. Little bitty things. And you see this guy that's like 6'2" and about 300 pounds coming out of the inside of going, damn, what kind of shoehorn did they use to get him out, into that thing? Yeah, you got the legends. Well, you got the legends. Well, you got different classes of the dwarfs. Okay, you've got the legends. You got the regular dwarfs and everything. Um, and there's I think there's even one class where you're only allowed up to like a 500 cc. I think like around here, you've got the top one, which I think was like 600 cc, and that's it. That's all you're allowed. And the weird thing about it is, you can't even go out there and run. Say you want to go out there and put in, um, say that Harley street engine, the Street 500. You can't put one of those in. They won't let you.
Yeah, it's what I'm still working on is downsizing. In fact, I found in the living room a cabinet full of nothing but cookbooks and stuff. And I thought I went through them all.
Hmm. I know I've got this one closet and everything. I still got to go through to start getting things out of. And then I've got the other cabinets back here in the back hallway. I got to go through. It's got a lot of older, very nice China stuff in it.
Yeah.
That'll work, Steven. Uh, you got my email? I mean, I know it's on my about page. Send me an email and everything. That way I can be able to send you the link. But that I wouldn't mind.
I know I have a set of dishes in the basement that I have inherited years ago from a friend. They didn't want to give them to anyone. They wanted to give them to someone that would appreciate them and that.
Right. Um, let's see if I can. I'm looking.
Yeah, my mom would collect all different types, kinds, and everything. Amish cookbooks, Christmas cookbooks, whatever type of cookbook, you name it.
Yeah, I've even got some of those. But I mean, we've had the 305 sprint cars. We've got one class that's called Thunder cars. I'm not exactly sure what they are. Um, I know they've got the Crown Vic class. I mean, that's fine if you want to go out there and destroy a Crown Vic. Um, you got economy late models. Got the um, actually the limited mods, modifieds. You've got. I might have to go back on there and see what all classes that they do have. Um, of course, I got the factory stock. Um, and everything. Trying to think of what else they've got. Oh, they even have an off-road track.
And today, when my worker was here, I had her cleaning out the cabinets and stuff, and I found 2 long racks of 45s. And they're about as long as the wide as the cabinet is.
All right, now this I'm going to share because I have not seen this. This is a class that used to be out there because right now the track and everything is it's known as Big O, but originally it was known as 85 Speedway. But this is a class that used to be out there known as Economy Late Model, which is basically you take a Camaro, you gut it out, put the cage in it from front to rear. You're running alcohol, you're running the racing tires on it. This was the next step up from what I wound up was racing. So I have not seen this. And the only reason I'm gonna be able to play is because I'm gonna be doing commenting, fair use, and everything. Hopefully this person does not complain. Hey, I mean, if they want to say something, fine. They can come to me and complain. Fine, I'll take it out. I don't have a problem with that. But this is something that I remember from when I was racing out here at this track. Now I stopped racing 5 years before this video because this video here is showing saying from 1992. But I stopped racing out there in '87 when Dirt South came in. We actually all voted on it because it was supposed to be a better promoter and everything. They were supposed to bring things better to the track. They came in and it was wrong. All right. But, I mean, this is the track itself. Yeah, they're having just a little bit of a disagreement right there.
Yeah.
They're having a friendly conversation between 2 drivers as far as, hey, I was supposed to be there and, you're supposed to let me in, this, that, and the other. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, this is just a little friendly conversation. This is when racing was still fun.
Yeah.
Damn, I miss this. Like, I remember seeing stuff like this when I was out there racing. Because, like I said, I remember kind of getting into some of that stuff also. Yeah, just a friendly conversation between 2 drivers, Stephen. That's just the way it is.
Yeah, Susan, my worker, was cleaning out the bottom of the cabinets. It's a big entertainment center, and I've been going through the bottom part of it, and There were 2 long racks of 45 records in there.
Wow.
I completely forgot about them. Along with 2 CRT TVs I found the other day, completely forgot about.
Damn. Did you ever go through those 45s to see what was, what they were?
I was going to go through them today, but earlier I just didn't felt up to it.
Well, I'm not going to come up there and feel you to see if you feel like doing it.
I might look at some later and definitely tomorrow.
Yeah, because sometimes I know that some of those 45s depend upon who the artist is and the song. They could be worth some money. But
Yeah,
then, yeah, it's like selling a garage sale for like a quarter.
yeah. There's Elvis in there, and
All right, if you got anything Elvis, yeah, that's gonna be some money there. I mean, if you got big known artists, yeah,
there's a lot of Elvis. I found a few Buddy Holly 45s.
you got Buddy Holly 45.
Yeah,
That'll be the day, or Peggy Sue.
one of the two.
Oh boy, that's money right there.
Yeah, I just looked at it briefly and just put the record back in the thing because for
But
some reason I just felt dizzy and lightheaded, and I figured I better stop.
were they still in sleeves?
No, none of
Just
them. None of them have sleeves.
oh, if you still had the sleeves and everything for them, that would be something else.
Yeah, I know. Why my mom and dad took sleeves off, I have no idea. Probably to save on space. I don't know.
Yeah, of course, at that time, it was not uncommon to, you get a 45. Okay, I don't need this piece of paper for it to be sitting in. But a
Yeah,
lot of people don't realize that actually helped protect the record.
and
Kept
there's
scratches and stuff like that.
and there's another full cabinet yet of LP records, the
Oh,
33 and the third ones.
definitely need to go through those to see what's in there.
Yeah, I know there's an Elvis set in there because I opened up the cabinet to look and just to see what was in there.
Hmm. Yeah, anything the Elvis stuff, yeah. I wish I still had my Elvis records. I had uh, back on the other side of the computer, the monitor and everything. I had a little desk and had my stereo sitting on there, and had one of the Elvis, the albums sitting on top of the speaker.
Yeah,
Well, the house is so old that some of it still has a cloth wrapped aluminum wiring. Okay.
oh, yeah,
Yeah.
too.
So, unfortunately, this room here, there was a short and everything in the wiring. It caught on fire. And after we were able to get back in, yeah, that album, it was still sitting on top of the speaker, but drooping on both sides.
Yeah, melted.
It melted it where it was literally stuck to the top of the album or top of the speaker, and it was just like that.
Yeah,
I mean, it was literally, yeah. Yeah, like Steven said, you can do a live stream going through them, and people can, talk about them.
Yeah, same thing here, Susan. My mom pretty much had like everything that was related to Elvis. LPs, 45s, books, movies.
What was your favorite Elvis movie? And that, not just for Arnie, but anybody out there watching. What was your favorite Elvis movie out there?
One I remember is Blue Hawaii.
That's a good one. I think I believe I've seen every single one of his movies. All right, Susan likes Blue Hawaii. Now, I, I'll play like this. Can y'all figure out what my favorite Elvis movie is? Out of all his movies, which one would you say would be my favorite?
I don't even know about all of his movies.
I got a feeling Susan would probably come up with it. But I want to see if anybody can come up with, what would be considered my number one, my number one go-to Elvis movie. Wrong. Well, I'll play this. It shouldn't be all that hard to figure out. I mean, I shouldn't have to even give any kind of clue whatsoever. I'll tell you what, I'll give you one clue. Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
I don't even remember that phrase.
It wasn't in his movie. But think about who said it. No, it's not Motley Crue. Girls, girls, girls. No. Do I have to give you guys another easy clue to figure it out? All right. Let me ask you this. What's my name? That ought to tell you right there.
Is it this one?
Nope, not roustabout. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it was David Banner that did say it. And he actually starred with Elvis in the movie. Oh, come on. Where do you find Lightning McQueen? Speedway.
Oh, and I was going to say Speedway.
I'm sorry. I had a fit. I'm surprised no one would be able to figure out Speedway would have to be my favorite Elvis movie.
Yeah, because I saw Speedway in there. Then I saw the one with the bike. So I figured the one with the bike would have been your favorite one.
No, because in fact, we're just talking about NASCAR, and Speedway was And also think about it. What kind of car was he driving in the movie? A first gen Dodge Charger.
And I think there was also the pink Cadillac.
I don't know if he had a pink Cadillac in it or not. But yeah, hands down, out of all my the Elvis movies, first is going to have to be Speedway. Uh, right after that would have to be Kissing Cousins.
Yeah, and I saw Speedway in there.
Well, Susan, all you got, if you couldn't think straight, try thinking curved. That's all there is to it.
Oh, and just before when Mater went live, I got one of those like TV scam calls again, and this person was so persistent in knowing my cable account and everything and like that, and
All right, Steven. Yeah, I'm fixing to be shutting it down anyways because, yep, I got to get up early in the morning too myself. So I'm going to be in bed soon. I got to have Crystal do some doctoring on the back of my leg.
yeah.
But yeah, I'm trying to remember. There was I don't remember the name of the other one. But it's where he's the son of a Texas. Susan, I did about 220 miles on the bike Saturday, and let's just say I burnt the inside of my right leg just right above the knee, bad enough to where it blistered. And right now I gotta get Crystal to get both of those. One is getting scabbed over and it's hurting. The other one, I think, after I popped it the other day, it kind of rehealed itself a little bit and started blistering up again. And it popped on me at work today, so I got to have her take care of that and get it cleaned with some hydrogen peroxide and put some antibiotic stuff on it. No, it's not a sunburn. This was a burn from the exhaust off the rear cylinder on the bike. Because I'm going down the road, and every now and then I got, of course, I got my leg like this up against the side of the bike, and I'm moving it out just to get some air coming through it. If it was a sunburn, no, I don't ride around in shorts on the bike. I got on regular jeans. So, but it was hot enough, heat and everything wise, to where yeah, it blistered right through my jeans.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So
I can't. Go ahead.
is there a way we could like shield that so it doesn't happen again, or not really?
About $700.
Oh.
And that's getting a new exhaust system for the bike.
Yeah.
Because I called yesterday down to Jim Cycle, talked to Eric, told him what was going on. And I've had that same problem before. And he actually told me about a little wind deflector that as you're going down, it actually will help deflect wind to that rear cylinder. Yeah, because that rear cylinder, it gives off the most heat because it's not in line with the air. The front one gets all the air hitting it, and then the heat and everything from that actually gets blown back on the second one. So that one always runs hottest.
Yeah.
and there's really nothing. The air can't go back anymore because it's going up against the frame, and then of course up against the rear tire. So it has no, really no place to go. Um, so like I said, I put that wind deflector on there. Um, but what I need to do is I really need to get the exhaust and everything pulled off of there. Um, I've seen some pipes and everything I can get, but I I really don't like the way they look. Um, let me go on here. Yes, I know I'm going a little bit over. It's like, yeah. See if I can find them again. It's like, I've seen these here, but I just don't like the way they look. I mean, yeah, those have been on the bike and everything, but no, I just don't like that look.
Yeah. Hey,
And I
Robert.
like, hey, CDC, you're coming in right as I'm about ready to shut everything down, too. Uh, I mean, there's some on here that are 2-in-1. It's like, no, I like that, you know, dual exhaust look that I've got on the bike. Um, but the only other option I've got is I can put some heat, wrap and everything on there. I mean, that would be the cheapest thing I could do.
Yeah.
So I don't see any others on there. Ooh. Well, I feel sorry for you, but you're just gonna have to, as I say, bite your tongue and scream when you get home. But that's the only thing you can do about it.
Oh, almost forgot. On another good note, I raked in the savings on soda today.
Oh, how's that?
I got Diet Mountain Dew. Usually I get the 6 packs, and
Right.
they're $6. And so I saw the 12 packs, and those were $6, and I'm like, heck, I'm getting those.
Same price, you get 6 more? Hell yeah, I'd be jumping on that.
I wanted to grab the last one, but it was way too far back for me to reach to grab it.
Ah. All right, well, I'm already past my 2 hours. I need to get everything shut down here. That way I can get into bed soon. Arnie, you got any last words?
Yeah, I hope everyone has a good night. And Sunday I'll probably go live. If not, then Cricket may go live this Sunday. Of course, me and Lydia are gonna help her out, get her set up an app,
All right.
try and get her going. But I hope everyone has a good night, though.
Yep. And I got a feeling, of course, Crystal will be live, this Friday,
Oh yeah.
and
Oh,
I'll be there for her. But like I said, up there at the top and everything, uh, that'll be not this Friday, but the following Friday. It will be Garage Trivia and everything. So at the end, you're going to have to watch out for Mater's Last Stand, which will be the final question of the night. and it'll be worth 5 bonus points. Whoever gets it correct. I was surprised last time someone actually got the question. Which here was a question on the last Garage Trivia. 1900, a book came out talking about restaurants and hotels by a tire company. What was the book called?
Oh,
Damn, I just had a mosquito bite me. Before I could slap me, he flew away. Damn it. Anybody figure out that question or the answer to it? And it's a very popular book. And it's still around even to this day.
what type of book? Cookbook?
No, it was for hotels and restaurants. Well, Susan, I'll take a picture of it and send it to me.
Yeah, I'm interested in seeing it too, Susan.
You don't know, Arnie?
No.
The Michelin Guide.
Oh,
It came out because of the Michelin Tire Company in France in
yeah.
1900. Because, yeah, the two brothers were starting a tire company, and they figured, hey, why not let's show where some of the better places are to go and eat and stay.
Yeah.
So when you got tires, you got the guidebook. You got the Michelin guidebook.
Yeah, and I thought it would be Goodyear or Firestone at first.
Nope. But anyways, like I said, that was a question I had for the last Garage Trivia. So like I said, not this Friday, but the following Friday, y'all have to tune in for that. Bryce will have me up on. If he does the same thing, he'll have me up at the very end to ask that question and then to give the answer. See who can get it right. And this next one, it's really, these are questions that are coming. They're not in the ballpark. They're out in the parking lot. These are some really hard old ones. Yeah. So, anyways, appreciate everybody's come in tonight. Appreciate having Arnie up on panel. And we'll see. Nope, I guess not. And I'm getting a leg cramp. Ooh, that hurts. So, all right, everybody. Y'all have a good night, and I'll see y'all next time.
Good night, everyone.
Yeah. So, good night. Stay safe. God bless.